One day, without warning, something changes. It's subtle at first. You wake up and feel different. The sky looks the same. The people around you act the same. But inside, there's a quiet shift, a silent current pulling you towards something you can't explain. You begin to notice things, not with your eyes, but with something deeper. You walk into a room and feel energy before anyone speaks. You sense intentions. You hear what's not being said. You start to see patterns, synchronicities. The number 1111 shows up, then 222, then 333. It's as if the universe is whispering to you, and now, for the first time, you're actually listening. This is what happens when your third eye begins to open. It's not a fantasy. It's not New Age fluff. It's an ancient doorway, hidden within every human being, waiting to be awakened. The third eye, known in ancient Sanskrit as Ajna, has been revered for millennia. Egyptian mystics depicted it through the eye of Horus. Hindu sages spoke of it as the seat of intuition. Indigenous traditions referred to it as the vision within. It's the portal between the seen and unseen, the physical and metaphysical. The pineal gland, nestled deep in the center of your brain, is its biological mirror. But the third eye is not just biological. It is energetic, spiritual, conscious. When it opens, the world does not become different. You do. You begin to notice that the stories you were told about reality, about identity, about who you are incomplete. You're not your name. You're not your job. You're not the voice in your head. You're the one listening to that voice, watching, aware. And as this realization deepens, the veils begin to lift. Dreams become more vivid, sometimes even lucid. You wake up at odd hours of the night, 3:33 a.m., not because of noise, but because your soul is stirring. You feel drawn to silence, to stillness. Loud conversations, shallow routines, fake connections, they start to feel heavy. You crave authenticity, truth, energy that nourishes, not drains. You might find yourself staring at nature longer than before, watching the wind move through trees like it's speaking, feeling the pulse of the earth beneath your feet, tasting food more fully, hearing music in a way that sends chills through your spine. This is not your imagination. This is your perception expanding. But let's be honest. Awakening the third eye isn't all light and bliss. It's not a fairy tale. It's a dismantling, a shedding. a death of who you thought you were. And that death can feel terrifying. Some people experience headaches, pressure on the forehead, or ringing in the ears. Others feel emotionally raw, like every emotion is intensified, amplified. You might cry for no reason, or laugh, or feel completely disconnected from your old life. Friends may drift away, relationships may crumble. You may lose interest in what used to excite you, the career, the titles, the game. It all feels hollow. This is the price of seeing clearly. Because once your third eye opens, you can't unsee the truth. You see the systems, the conditioning, the illusions. You realize that much of what you were taught was designed to keep you asleep, to keep you chasing, fearing, comparing. You realize how often we give away our power, our intuition, our time. You begin to reclaim it, piece by piece, and that can feel isolating at first. But you're not alone. Around the world, millions of people are waking up, quietly, privately, gradually. Some through meditation, others through plant medicine, others through trauma or burnout, or a sudden shift that jolts them into awareness. It doesn't matter how you arrive. What matters is that you do. And once you're here, the real work begins. Opening your third eye is not the end. It's the beginning of a deeper path, the path of integration. You must learn to ground, to stay connected to the body, even as your awareness expands. Walk barefoot on the earth. Breathe. Drink water slowly. Write, dance, cry. Let the energy move through you, not consume you. And above all, trust your intuition. It will become louder now. You'll know when someone isn't being honest. You'll feel when a decision is right, even if it makes no sense on paper. You'll be drawn to books, teachers, people, places that seem to randomly appear. But nothing is random. Everything is responding to the frequency you now carry. And here's something wild. The more you trust it, the stronger it becomes. You may begin to see colors around people, not with your physical eyes, but with your inner sight. You may receive guidance during meditation, images, words, memories, downloads. You may feel connected to people you've never met, as if you've known them in another life. And maybe you have. Time feels different. Days stretch or compress. The past feels like a dream. The future, like a possibility you're co-creating. You realize you are not just moving through time. Time is moving through you. But remember, this awakening is not about escaping the world. It's about seeing it with new eyes. You still go to work, pay bills, have conversations. But now, you do it with awareness. You bring presence into every moment, and that presence, that light, begins to affect others. You walk into a room and the energy shifts, not because you said anything, but because you are something. You're anchored in your own frequency. You've become a mirror, a lighthouse, a reminder. And people feel it, even if they don't understand it. Some will be drawn to you, others will resist. That's okay. Your path is not to convince, it's to embody. So if you're on this path now, or just beginning to feel the pull, honor it. It's real, it's ancient, and it's powerful. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are remembering. And with that remembering comes responsibility. To listen deeper, to speak truth, to walk with integrity, to live with intention. Not to be perfect, but to be conscious. Because consciousness is the real gift of the third eye. It allows you to witness your own mind, to notice your triggers, to step back from fear and choose love, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. The more you practice, the clearer the inner vision becomes, and soon you start to see life as a dance, a cosmic unfolding. Every challenge becomes a teacher, every person a mirror, every moment sacred. The third eye doesn't give you superpowers. It reminds you that you already have them. So take a breath. Feel your body. Close your eyes for a moment and look within. Everything you've been seeking is already there. If this message stirred something in you, trust that feeling. It's not coincidence, it's resonance. And if you feel called, share your story in the comments. Your experience may be the spark someone else needs. Subscribe if you haven't. Not just to this channel, but to your own inner guidance. Because this is not entertainment, it's initiation. The real awakening has only just begun.